Moab Dennis right here. Dennis Lightfoot, Facebook guy, Dennis Lightfoot. What's up, dude? We're in Moab, Utah, and we're over here at this Volkswagen junkyard, and you know all the history about it. What's going on?
I don't know all of it, but I know a lot of it. So this is Tom's Foreign Car Service. It's got one of the biggest Volkswagen wrecking yards you ever saw.
Yeah.
He's sold a lot of them out of here. They've been trying to clean the property up, but there's a lot of cars in here.
Now, how long has this guy been here?
I think this place opened up in the middle 70s.
About the 70s? Volkswagens were a hot item up here, right? Buses?
Yeah, Baja Bugs do.
Now, didn't this guy have like a tour company, or was that another guy?
That was another guy. That was Lynn Ocker.
Okay, so he had buses that he
had
Volkswagen
Safaris
buses
with the little windows at the top.
Yeah. And then he would take people around on Moab tours in them, right?
Yeah, he'd go everywhere, all the Jeep trails. He'd take those buses up.
Now, you said you had a Volkswagen back in the 70s.
Yeah, I had a little Baja Bug, and it's in here somewhere.
And it's supposed to be in here. And now the owner's actually dead, right? He passed away.
Yeah, he passed away a few years ago.
So he passed away. Now his son took over, and now his son wants to sell everything out of here. Get rid of it all, I guess, clean the property. Now, is that the city's doing or his doing?
I think it's his doing.
Yeah. And what we're going to do...
maybe.
I'm sorry, what's that?
A little of both, maybe.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in the junkyard, we're going to check it out, and we're going to look for that. What year was your Baja, bud?
That was a 68.
A 1968 Baja. Now, did you build that thing, or?
Yeah, it was my car in high school.
It was your car in high school?
Yep.
All right, so you made it into a Baja yourself, or did you buy it?
Yeah, I bought it as a $400. A friend of my dad's had a car dealership, and I had
$400.
A VW at the wholesale auctions, and I didn't care what the front or the back looked like because I was going to make a Baja Bug out of it.
All right, buddy. So
I got it for $400. It ran, but the front was smashed in and the back was smashed in.
And you're claiming that they claim that this thing's still back here, and he's trying to ask you if you want to buy it back.
Yeah, his son asked me the other day if I'd like to buy it back.
Well, let's go back there and look at this junkyard. We're going to look for your 1968 Baja Bug. Now, did you paint it yourself back then, or?
No, I had a guy here in town paint it.
Okay. Was it like a fancy paint job, just a regular standard
bright
machine?
Red.
Just a bright red
Imran.
job. So everybody knew you, huh? Baja Dennis.
Yeah.
Let's go back there and check it out, dude. So the real deal is that this junkyard is actually a little bit of a famous, what we could say, tourist site because of all the Volkswagens he has. And he's actually selling them out, like Dennis said. And we're going to go ahead and get a gander at what he's got here. He's got buses, he's got bugs. He's even got a Maverick over here, Dennis. And a Nissan truck. All right, bud, here we go. So how did he start collecting all these Volkswagens, Dennis?
I think Tom just...
Was he like a Volkswagen freak? Hold on, look what I see. I see is that a Baja right there?
Yeah.
Is that a 68? Is that a 68 Baja? Is that yours? That one that we're looking at right here.
I think it could be.
You're joking me, right?
Underneath the paint.
Do you remember it being yellow like that?
The kit came in yellow gel coat.
So that's it right there.
Yeah, looks like somebody
started standing, or maybe it just faded out from the sun. So this is
Imran paint.
That was Emeron?
Yeah.
You had that thing. Now is that yours? You had the wood dash in it?
Yeah, I built. That was my high school wood shop project. I made that dashboard. There used to be a center console that made it into that piece on the bottom. And I had that was the CB radio days. I had a CB radio down in the console.
So this is your car right here. Wow. That's awesome, dude. Look at the big old whip you had on it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, what was that, about a 20-foot whip that went up in the air?
Oh, it wasn't 20 feet, but it was a big CB antenna with the flag on top.
It doesn't bring back memories seeing your old car here, bud?
The engine was a 2180 big bore kit.
You're talking back then, they made it that big?
Yeah.
So what are you thinking about your bug here? You think you might possibly buy it back, or are you just going to let it go, Dennis?
No.
You're not going to buy it?
No, I don't need another project that big.
Yeah, that's a big project there. Now, did you have some big fat tires on the back at one time, or?
Yeah.
Huh.
On it. Yeah.
That's just amazing to see the car still here. Oh, look, is that part of your center console? I bet that's part of your wood.
Yeah, it's part of the frame
That's part
for
of your frame for your. Look, there's the CB wire holder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that went down the
inside
the
there.
middle there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was pretty proud of it.
Huh. It's amazing that we're walking by here.
It was set up more for street than off-road. I had a selector drop front end on it.
Oh, really?
It's probably still on there.
Oh, where you can adjust it?
Drop.
Yeah. And you did all that yourself?
The outer housing of the torsion bar, and you have a little screw where you could raise and lower the front.
But on the Baja, you really want it to be up high, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's go walk around in this place, man. This guy's got some real Volkswagen memorabilia here. Looky there, he got some pop-out windows. That was a hot item, it still is, bud.
Yep. Not many of them came with those, I don't think.
Wow. It's amazing to walk into seeing your car that you drove in high school and you actually built when you were a teenager, bud.
It's not bad looking considering it's been here for what,
well, we are
38 years.
We are out in the Southwest, you know, where there's no rust. Yeah, it is.
I blew the engine in it, and by that time I had a young family started, and the bug wasn't real good, and I worked out a deal with Tom, and I traded it for a Squareback.
Oh, really?
About like that one right there, blue Squareback.
Like this one right here, dude?
That is my old car.
You're joking.
My other old Volkswagen.
This
I'm
is yours
positive.
too?
These are rare. See what that says there?
Uh-huh. So this is actually your car too?
Yep, this is my car too.
Man.
I'm sure of it.
Look at that. That's 2 cars, bud, that we found in this junkyard that you grew up with.
Yeah, that was my car after the Baja bug. I never really got around to doing that much with it. That's got a full automatic transmission. That's not an auto stick.
Oh, it doesn't have
It's the only one I've ever seen.
I think you were telling me about that.
It's a factory. I mean, it's got the badge on there. It's a factory automatic.
Right. Now, was that did you have to shift it into first or second and third, or you just left it in
was just
second?
like a standard automatic transmission.
Just a regular
not an auto shift. I've had
that's what I had an auto shift. I know what you mean.
I've had people argue, oh no, you had an auto stick. It was not an auto stick.
So by looking at all these cars and seeing that your cars are still here from 40 years ago, it seems like he didn't like to sell a lot of stuff.
No.
He was like a hoarder on this stuff. He was a collector.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember back how he ended up with this. I imagine he probably bought it back from me.
I mean, but look at all the bugs he's got. I mean, this is all rust-free stuff going on here. We got I don't know how many Karmann Ghias. I've seen like 6 or 7 Karmann Ghias. Maybe more than, here's 8 or 9, 10. Here's a convertible Karmann Ghia. You got the Squarebacks. Look at here, you got a Fastback, some Fastbacks in here. I mean, it's just amazing that all these cars are still intact. There's another car. There's 3 more Karmann Ghias over there. Look at that. I can't believe it, dude. But, I mean, it's just, this is one of the most rarest junkyards I've ever seen full of Volkswagens that are rust-free. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, the 2 cars I used to own. I'd almost go for that one.
So you say you like the Squareback better than do you like the Baja?
I just think Squarebacks are cool.
Yeah, I do too, dude. I always wanted one of those and maybe chop the top a little bit on it and lower it down, you know, make a rat rod out of it. I thought those would always be awesome to do.
They've got some pretty sweet lines, I think.
Oh, yeah. You like the Fastback? I mean, you like the Squareback better than the Fastback, Dennis?
Yeah.
I kind of do too, but I like that little station wagon look.
The Squarebacks.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen Squarebacks and Fastbacks, actually this many in one place. Now, I noticed he's got a lot of buses, but I think when I was out here several years ago, he had more buses. It looks like he sold a bunch of buses.
Yeah, well, they're kind of the hot item right now, aren't they, as far as old.
So I'm looking at these bugs here, and I'm figuring that the earliest one dating back is probably that green one over there that I've seen so far. That's like the early 60s, probably 64 down. You got some vintage Karmann Ghias here, and these are all restorable cars, bud. All right, so what's up with this one, bud?
Well, I think this might be the same car I tried to dicker with him on.
Oh, so you wanted to get this one?
Might not be.
So it was a yellow Karmann Ghia, so you were going to swap him out for this baby too, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I tried to get it off him one time.
Yeah. Was he real particular on his Karmann Ghias? Looks like he loved Karmann Ghias. There's a lot of...
I don't think Tom cared whether he sold anything or not.
Yeah. So this was kind of like a Volkswagen hangout for everybody to come hang out and like a club or something. Or did he do a lot? Did he do a lot of mechanic work?
I mean, this was a place for the Intermountain West to get used parts. I mean, he has a lot. He used to have more cars in here.
Wow. It's amazing, dude. It's you know, for a Volkswagen guy, it's a beautiful sight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Karmann Ghias are pretty hot items now. So that's the situation here. Dennis is actually going back in time now. I want to let everybody know Dennis actually grew up in this town. Were you born here, Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay, when did you move here?
I moved here when I was 7 years old.
Okay. So he's been here all his life, basically. Went to Arizona, then he came back, and coming in this junkyard and look at these old cars, this is kind of bringing back some real hardcore memories for our buddy Dennis. And then we got some buses. Of course, all the good buses are gone. Now this one's kind of old, but still up in the late 60s, early 70s. What's going on with this?
I don't know. I was wondering what it is.
It's not a Type 3. No, that's an English car of some kind. Look at that fiberglass top on that thing, bud. Huh.
They got the back of it.
I know.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's some kind of English car, like a Peugeot or something. It's pretty wild. Wow, is all I can say, Dennis.
I'd be surprised for you to take $2 million.
I know. You can really be surprised where you can take Volkswagen Bugs, whether they're Bajas or not. Am I right, Dennis?
That's right.
I mean,
my dad had a little early 60s, and we went everywhere.
if anybody's looking for a Volkswagen, now's the time to buck it up, right, Dennis?
Yeah, they're selling it all.
Selling out. What's here today will be gone tomorrow. Hey, there's an old one down there, Dennis. Let me go down there and look at that one. So you got everything in here from vintage classic Bugs all the way up to Super Beetles, Karmann Ghias out the yin yang, and it's just amazing. Here's a little brown one. It looks like it's a really restorable car. We're gonna check this one out. Well, Dennis, I was looking at this one, but it's been wrecked in the back, dude. Got some fender action going here. I'm thinking this is like a 65, possibly, maybe a 64. Let's see if we can get that door open. Yeah. Look at that. This one's even got the, this is a 64 down. It's got the lock on the steering column. Look at that. You know how rare that is? It's even got the keys in it, dude. I wonder if this thing's rusted out or rotted.
Went to Mexico in 1986.
This car was in Mexico? Is that what that is right there?
Looks like somebody went there as a tourist.
Wow.
Some sort of tourist permit.
Man, that's pretty cool, dude. I'd leave that on there. All right, buddy, I appreciate the tour. Brings back a lot of memories, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you found 2 cars that you owned in here and one you passed. Now here's another yellow one, look. Maybe it was that one you were negotiating.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know this one was here.
Maybe you might talk to him. Maybe he'll cut you a deal.
That's my old car because of that automatic badge. That's the only one I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, maybe he'll cut you a
on
deal.
The internet, but my own is the only one I ever laid eyes on.
Maybe he'll cut you a deal and you can buy it back, Dennis.
And you're right, this could be the one I was trying to buy.
Yeah, this might have been the one you were trying to buy. All right, buddy, we got to go. Thanks a lot, Dennis. Appreciate it, bro.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, Dennis Lightfoot, Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Friend Dennis Lightfoot. He's out here in Moab, and he loves to talk to people. Real nice guy.